How's it look out there this morning, T-Rex? Oh, it looks like inviting spring to summer weather in the backyard. We've got a pool, some hot tubs, and snow skiing. Let's go out this door over here, T-Rex. Same town, little different door. Mix it up a little. Missed the cats. Oh well. We'll get back to the cats eventually, Kate. It'll stop snowing. It'll stop being snow on the slopes, and they'll stop running lifts, and I'll stop snow skiing. I think next week at this time we will be out the door with Steve. But for now, we're still in Stowe, Vermont, where it's about 45 degrees. Pleasant morning. You see any puddles? Neither do I. It didn't really rain here that much last night, maybe 0.05. You know where it rained? There was a stripe of rain last night across just south of Boston. And this morning, the clouds exiting Cape Cod. Here's the view from 22,000 miles up. And look at that thick cloud on the Cape Cod National Seashore. 4-mile tall cloud casting about a 15-mile long shadow right over Bass River this morning. And those raindrops exiting stage right. They're gone for the most part. Not a totally clear sky today, but a nice sky. Here's how much rain on Coco Roz. We show it was a 0.57 in Hanson. That was an overachiever. 0.46 Nahant and Stoughton. Brian, a weather watcher in Mansfield, says, what'd you say, Brian? You got almost 3/4 of an inch, something like that, with your tulips surviving. He uses repels all to keep the deer and the rabbits from eating the tulips. So it makes for expensive tulips, doesn't it? But it makes for a pretty garden. And that rainfall overachieving last night, that was a nice little bonus. The weather map this morning features a triple point low pressure system. A lot of times those triple points where the purple meets the blue, that's an occluded front, a cold front, and a warm front. They can be quite vigorous, but not this time. We have a weak triple point, but look at all the L's. Not too many H's, one little H in there, but lots of low pressure around. And that means that we're going to have sort of indecisive weather. The regional temperatures at sunrise this morning, pretty pleasant at 45 to 55, a few 30s showing up in Maine, northeast of that triple point. We've got young people on scooters learning how to ride two wheels. That's so fun. And looking at the puppy. And this guy is going to go skiing again on the other side of the mountain. Kate says, you're going to be the last one at the resort, aren't you? Perhaps. Stowe here says that they've got the most trails open in the east. And Mark Rowley, old friend, says you should go to Killington and check out Superstar in the spring. And I just may. Only thing is, at Superstar, the chair is being replaced, so I'm not sure how we're going to ski Superstar that long. And the real diehards, Kate and Mark, are headed north. Our friend Josh Worth, who spends most of his time up around Jay Peak, but then went to Colorado a couple weeks ago. Yeah. Well, he's driven another 500 miles north to the Gaspé Peninsula. What's it called? Marceau and Murdochville. And he sends these images from yesterday in Murdochville in northeastern Quebec. There are diehards, and then there are diehards, and Josh is on the extreme side of the diehard. And so he's way up there sharing these images, and I'm way down here sharing springtime. Some great sky waves yesterday at the Trapp Lodge. So we'll have some and more with cows and baby cows after I'm done skiing another round. Right back. Oh, 0.58, Brian. I got you with the tulips. And look at that, your first Boston Marathon. Congratulations. What a day yesterday. Patriots Day for the marathon, as we're up here skiing and some sunshine and clouds mixed. And that's what we have again today. Sunshine and clouds mixed. Let's focus. I spent some time up in that cloud right there at the top of Nosedive and did get into some of the glades there. Cloud that's touching the ground is fog. So we've got a little fog here. It's not exactly a clearing, drying air mass. Here's the satellite imagery, by the way. It's just about 10:30. I think I forgot to say the date. It's Tuesday, April 22nd. And there's the clearing sky to the south of the Green Mountains, the clouds in southern New England pushing off to the east, but there's some instability. It's weak cold air advection, so that's why we're kind of socked in up here. Breaks of sunshine in northern New England, a good amount of sunshine. Southern New England getting to 70 degrees today. Gotta like that. It's a little bit complicated what's going on now. There's kind of a fast flow aloft, and there's a bit of a boundary that can't make it through. And I showed that with a triple point low earlier, and there are some showers around. But for most of us, it's a pretty nice day. And it's rather uncomplicated weather for most in New England. The big question is how much rain and when as we get into our weekend, the final weekend of April. And I think we're going to just cut right to the big picture GFS. You can get this at pivotalweather.com. And there's our low pressure system going north of New England. Remember about a week ago, I said, wow, it's trying to snow in northern Maine next Tuesday. Well, it was close. It's snowing up there where Josh is in Murdochville, Quebec. There's some snow. He says about 7 meters, 7 centimeters. Sorry, yeah, a little different. And that pulls off with weak cold air advection coming in here and a fairly fast flow aloft. Tomorrow, probably equal amounts of sun and clouds, maybe an April sprinkle coming out of the sky as it's kind of unstable. And then the high pressure system comes in stronger tomorrow night. So there'll be a light refreeze in the north tonight. A better night for grooming if anyone's still going skiing. And then there'll be a bit of a frost on Thursday morning before warm air advection and some showers Thursday afternoon. And then Friday, this has been a moving target. The front looks like it wants to stall over us on Friday with rain and thunderstorms coming in here Friday as it tries to warm up, but the cold air is kind of reluctant to give way. So some overrunning rain becomes very heavy Friday night. And not that much different now for Saturday with a low pressure developing and going right along the Maine coast on Saturday. It's 1,008 millibar low, but the rain looks like it's going to end. And that would be inches of rain, 1 to 3 inches of rain that should be done by late Saturday, if not earlier, especially in southern and western New England. And then there is weak cold air advection with a chance of some upslope snow on Saturday night, first thing Sunday. But that front and that cold air advection look a lot weaker than it did a couple of days ago or even yesterday. So Sunday looks like a perfect day with a 1030 plus high coming in, that 540 line right over us. It's closing day here at Stowe. That would be fast in the morning and turning soft really quickly with sunshine. Just a perfect Sunday is how it looks for most of New England, regardless whether you're working in the garden, put your boat in the water, or going skiing. And then on the backside of that high, here comes the warm air, and it's going to get windy and warmer pretty quickly on Monday. What is that? Look, slow it down. 978 low over South Dakota, almost looking like a blizzard in Montana. Wow, that's a powerful storm. That'll be severe weather on the south side, some late winter snow, early spring snow, mid-spring. What is it? Timeout. Get your thoughts together. All right, so there could be another snowstorm out west next week. All right, gather your thoughts, Tim. I get irrationally exuberant when I see these 978 lows and snow, but that's also trouble because that'll be more severe weather in the middle of the nation. And let's put that back in motion. That'll also be a heat pump for New England as that low weakens slowly and drives into central Canada. Look at the 564 red line thickness. That means temperatures are possibly 80 to 85 degrees here next Tuesday into about Wednesday when that weaker low goes to our north next Wednesday with a cold front coming in next Wednesday into Thursday. And you know what Thursday is? May Day. May Day. It's the first day of May next Thursday. And then at that time, we have a weak cold air advection. There's 1,008 millibar low over West Virginia, which would be bringing in a little bit of sort of chilly-ish rain shower activity here. Probably May 2nd or so. And the cold is pretty much non-existent. You see the 540 line way up across Canada. So here comes May in like a lamb, I would say. It looks like pretty good weather to come in to start May. So yeah, a little scatterbrain here. Come for the weather and stay for the and more because it's really pretty what we saw yesterday. The sky waves mostly. And those cows, oh, they're so like, it looks, you can see the personalities in their eyes and their babies. It's breeding season, and they're so placid and beautiful. And so, yeah, we spent some time at the Trapp Lodge where there was a man playing the classical piano. I didn't make a video too much indoors, maybe just a little bit here, and the fire was burning. And it's so fun. I've gotten to know the Trapp family over the years. And yes, it's the same Von Trapp family from The Hills Are Alive with the Sound of Music. so you get the real Austria feel and the real Austria look and feel. So I highly recommend it if you get a chance. So our and more today, I'm going to try and have not too many words. We are going to start off with some snow skiing from yesterday morning, just as tomorrow I'll start off with some of the skiing from this morning. Oh, by the way, here's this morning, a little tease there for you. Still in the glades, yep. And so I generally show the and more is mostly what happened yesterday. So most of today's skiing is tomorrow. And today's and more is from yesterday here at the resort, and then closing it out over at the Trapp farm, and maybe fewer words and also a time lapse or two from Weymouth and or Cape Cod. Appreciate your viewership. Thanks for all the comments. We're here maybe until closing day. Talk to you right now and more. All right, 5 of 8. Set up a little bit. This was a refreeze. Tiny bit of ice this morning. Perfect blue sky and sunshine. Oh, condensation trails. Melting quickly. Gorgeous Monday. Way too early. 8:53. Way overdressed. It was freezing this morning. Barely. 8:03 a.m. Evans, 2 others. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. TK is 59 today. And off we go. It's packed. I think we filled about maybe 8 chairs, 9 chairs. And I'm solo. And I'm okay with it. .05, first wave has already come down, hayride. Now it's TK. Warm air advection clouds and condensation trails. There's still good snow cover, solid 16 inches in here. Just looks a little different after 3 or 4 feet of it melt. 9:30 in the morning. It's gorgeous. Missing the Weller family already. Morning. So which one's for you? Oh, you're not missing it. Wow, that high resolution NAM did a great job. It said right around 4 o'clock, and sure enough, the first rain cloud right around 4 o'clock. Let's go see if we can find some more signs of spring. Up to the Von Trapp estate. Beautiful Stowe, Vermont. A couple of raindrops. Look at that birch tree. And multiple sky waves. Undulating altostratus and altocumulus. Here's some ravens. Is that the Nebraska Knoll Sugar Farm over there? Hello, Cody family. Pretty peaceful. Warning. Cow pasture. Move along, please. We may be cute, but for everyone's safety and ours, please do not enter unless you're on an official Meet the Cows tour. Nope, not official. But I see some babies in there. It's springtime. More signs of spring. The birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees. Look at this one just sitting there all by itself. They grow up so fast, don't they? there. What's that odor? Oh, it's just a bovine.
Odor.
Number 60 thinks that T-Rex could be one of its children, and he's a little concerned what it's doing outside the pen.
Yeah.
That's ours, not yours. Is that one yours right up there? Because you might want to attend to that one.
I think that one's just sleeping up there.
Oh, duly noted. Too bad. There'd be some easy pickings over here. Oh, don't say that. Those are the babies. How old? Like, maybe like a week or 2 or 3?
Okay, now I am. Sorry, I don't want to.
And I think this is a fitting time for a time lapse or 2 of the clear, calm, I believe, probably, morning in Weymouth. And Dennis. Short video today, but I think it's still long enough for her to help you fall asleep. Are not in a hurry. Monday, also known as Easter Monday. Thanks for watching. Talk to you tomorrow. It's a nice back scratcher you got there. All right, see ya.